Race week, and always good to talk to a veteran of the Indy 500. We are once again joined by Ed Carpenter. Sir, great to have you back.
Happy to be here.
Talking to Renus later this week. He drives for you, of course, and had a tough crash in qualifying. I'm sure you talked to him a few times since then. Of those conversations, what might you be able to boil down for us here publicly?
It was a great comeback story for sure. My conversation with him immediately after his accident in qualifying was just kind of trying to give him some of my experience. I'd been in a similar situation in 2012 and I think 15 as well. So, been there, you just got to stay focused. And we had a decent idea what went wrong to cause the accident. It's always easier to move forward from an accident when you have an answer to why it happened. So the team did a brilliant job getting the car put back together quickly to give him a chance to get back out, and he was able to get a couple attempts and get it into the fast 12, which was, I think exceeded all of our expectations after that initial accident. But Rena showed his toughness and showed why he's one of the top drivers in our sport.
I'm also talking to Christian later this week, Christian Rasmussen. So Ed Carpenter Racing is well represented on the show this week. He's a rookie this year, but rookies have taken home the trophy many times before. How's he looking for this Sunday?
He's doing great. I've been really happy with his month. Even talking about Renus's accident on qualifying day, like something like when you have a teammate that has something go wrong, it affects all of us mentally. And I thought he showed a lot of resilience himself, just staying focused and going out and getting his job done. And he's gotten better and better each day. He's been in the car for our practice yesterday, which was our final kind of long practice before carb day. He was our strongest car of the team yesterday. So, Renus and I were chasing him. So, really, really happy with his progress, happy with how quickly he's taking to the oval here, and excited for all of our chances on Sunday.
I heard a really cool statistic that you're in the top 10 drivers for most starts in the history of the race. You're only 2 behind Elio, who's the most experienced driver. When you look at racing now versus racing, say, in the past, what do drivers do or have now that gives them the kind of career longevity that they couldn't have had decades ago?
One thing that stands out is the safety of our cars. I think the types of injuries that you used to see, in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s, most of that has been cleaned up. Our cars are so safe. So I think that helps. But at the same time, back the legends of our sport, they had a ton of starts too, so I think there's been longevity throughout this event and over the course of time. I feel blessed to still be doing it, still love doing it, and this is a race probably more so than a lot of them where, experience really does matter at a certain level. So some of us vets, just try to take that experience and make it our strength come 500 miles.
Ed Carpenter, smack dab in the middle of the field, and has 2 teammates out there with him on Sunday. Ed Carpenter, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, happy to be here.